there, happy Wednesday. Oh, I keep going the wrong way, don't I? I never get used to this camera. Not a lot to tell you really today. It's a beautiful day again. I'm outside on the garden. The birds are serenading me as usual, and Gigi's sitting in the sunshine next to me. I've not got an awful lot to show you today, except that I've been doing some headbands. As you know, Kelly and I are doing a little craft stall at the local cafe. So I didn't want anything big because there won't be room to display, anything huge or anything like that. So I just wanted to make something small. So I got the idea of headbands. We did have hysterics on the Saturday Night Live when I tried on one of the rosy wraps. Let's just say I do not suit a headband and leave it at that. If you want to look at the latter bit of my live video, it was hysterical. Yeah. So I've done this one. This one's from a video. It's very easy to do. It's done like sideways, round that way, and then it's gathered in the middle. This videos are by, let me have a look, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. It's a lady I haven't come across before actually. It's the Happy Crochet Club. And she's got quite a few headbands, so I'm doing one or two different ones. So this is the one I did, if you can see it. Oh, I keep going the wrong direction. So it's like a little turban style, or you could wear it the other way around. You could wear it in reverse, couldn't you? That's done in an Aran thickness. I'm also making another one from her webpage, but I haven't as yet. Let me put my head down, if you know what I mean. It's not finished, as you can see. It's another one of her headbands. They're quite stretchy. So it's got to have a piece across the front. But this one's got a crocheted piece across the front. So I'm just hoping I've got enough yarn left over. Because I had a ball of Aran, Wendy Aran with 25% wool. That's made the other headband, and it's also made this part so far. This one was from a free pattern I found on Ravelry, but I didn't print it out, I just read it. So you'll have to excuse me if I don't know what this is called. This is a narrower headband. It's done in the round this way. It's not done like narrow and across. And it's not come out very, very wide, this one, because I've actually done it in a double knitted, so it's not come out that wide. But not everybody wants a wide headband, do they? I'm trying several patterns out actually, to see which one I like the best. I'll show you the rosy headband that is by Random Ramsey's Ramblings. Again, it's a YouTube video. This is the one I tried on that had everyone in hysterics, including me. When I tried it on, because I just do not have a headband face. That's the one. I think a lot of it, part of it, was because I was using Karen Simply Soft, whereas Randy uses the red heart, which makes it a lot stiffer. Yeah, and that's what this one's like. I mean, I finished up actually wearing it to the side, which looked like either I'd joined a gang or I was in the flapper, a flapper girl. Oh, I keep going the wrong way, don't I? So that's that one. And then I actually decided to make one with doubling up the yarn. So this one has turned up, this was an oddment of sparkle that I got from, what's it called? Lolly's Little Wool Shack. Now this one does drape an awful lot better because it's a much thicker. It's actually black with a silver sparkle in it, but I don't think you can probably see it well enough. But this one does stiff. It's stiff enough to pose, if you know what I mean. You can pose it any which way. So that's what I've been up to, really. I've not been doing an awful lot. What I'm wearing is actually probably older than some of you ladies who are watching this, or gentlemen. It's made in Emu Silhouette, and it's made when I had the shop. And I just found it in the back of the wardrobe the other day, and I thought, oh, I'm going to wear it. So don't ask me for the pattern, because the pattern was in a very, very old, I remember it was a Prima magazine, if anybody remembers Prima magazines. Let me see if I can show you by moving the camera down a bit. It was very open work, so I actually wear a pink vest underneath it. This Emu Silhouette was beautiful yarn, but whatever you made in it just went dropped. And everybody was falling in love with it in the shop, and then they were coming back saying, it's dropped a mile, you know. But it did warn you on the pattern that that's what it would do. And this one, I've actually unravelled it about 3 times, you know, at the bottom, because it started off being much, much longer. And it had a ribbon around the bottom of it. And it just kept dropping and dropping and dropping. And then eventually I put on weight, so I took the bottom ribbon off because it was too tight. And I just left it without a ribbon and put little splits up the side so that I could actually get my tummy in it. Ooh. That was Gigi, just did a quick jump in the air and a quick run. What are you doing, sweet pie? Eh? Yeah, so, oh, he's here. What do you want, darling? Oh, he's going in now. So, not much to tell you, really. Kelly's made a video today. I just watched it. And she's got a book that she's showing that I'd bought a while ago and sort of forgotten about, if you can forget about books. And there's a lovely pair of shorts in there that obviously I'm not going to make for myself. But I've got a yearning to make a pair of crochet shorts, I don't know why, or a beach set, you know, to put in the shop, yeah. And I've also got to take 4 photographs today to put in the Etsy shop. And yeah, got that. I haven't been doing much because I've got arthritis in my wrist, of course. These were sent to me, I don't know if you can see it tonight, it says Trisonic. This was sent to me by Ephraim, and he said he would have sent me a pair, but he could only find the one. And it's absolutely great because it doesn't get in my way, you know, when I'm crocheting. Most of the wrist straps I've got, they've got Velcro on them or something, and they just get in my way. Whereas this one is supporting my wrist. It doesn't unfortunately support my thumb, but it's been paining me. Today it's feeling a little bit better because probably because the sun's shining, and also I've got my strap on. But it's great when you have arthritis. Every time it rains, I know it's raining before I even open my eyes to get out of bed, because everything hurts. I'm sure you're familiar with it. There's quite a lot of my subscribers that suffer with arthritis and various other complaints. It's because we're all so young, isn't it? You know what I mean? We're just so young. I won't say keep young and beautiful. It's a bit late for beautiful, isn't it? But never mind. Yeah. To the people who say they can't hear me, I have got a very soft voice and I can't raise it much. About, oh gosh, 25 years ago or something like that, I was diagnosed with problems with my throat. I had problems with my tonsils in the fact that they kept getting ulcers on them and everything like that. But I was also diagnosed with precancerous cells in my throat. And I had to have my tonsils taken out. I had my uvula removed, that's the clacky bit that hangs down. I had all the roof of my mouth lasered and all the back of my throat lasered because of these dodgy cells. Fortunately, as you can tell, they never developed, but they did leave me with a different voice than I'd had previously. And if I raise my voice slightly, it affects my throat, yeah? So I just thought I'd explain why I can't raise my voice. This is about as loud as it gets, yeah? I was very fortunate though, very, very fortunate. They said if I'd have been a smoker that it would have been cancerous, so I just count my lucky stars that I never smoked. So my pre-cancerous ones that were removed, thankfully, and touching wood, never developed anything else. So those of you who say they can't hear me, I'm very, very sorry, but I can't do much about it. If I start to shout or anything like that, then, you know, I'll have no voice at all. Gosh, that sounded like a pity party, didn't it? But I just thank my lucky stars that I'm still here and that they caught it in time, and I've no idea where it came from, and well, none of us do know, do we? None of us know. I was quite blissfully well, I wasn't unaware of it. I was aware that my tonsils were really terrible, and I was aware that I kept losing my voice, and which was a bit tricky because I was in, you know, public eye kind of thing. I was having to deal with the public, general public all the time, and I kept losing my voice. And first of all, it would go like sort of Donald Duck, you know, and then it would go completely. So it made it a bit tricky, didn't it, when I was working, you know, trying to answer the phone sometimes and people can't hear me. So I'm quite used to people saying that they can't hear me, but I just sort of explain why, before everybody else calls. I can't hear you. I can't do anything about it. I can't shout, and I'm about a foot away from the camera. Oh, and the little bird has come to join us. He wasn't there when I started this video. Why does he come? Does he think he wants to be on the video, is he? A video hog. Yeah, we can hear you, shush. Oh, he's not going to stop, is he? But there's not a lot I've got to tell you, really. Nothing much has happened in my life. Thankfully, I don't want things to happen in my life. I've just phoned the GP to see the results of all my Where's Gigi? The results of all my tests, and I've got to go up to the pharmacy now and pick up some more antibiotics. Gigi has decided that he wants to bark. Maybe it's the postman, because it's very late and he hasn't been yet. Not that I'm expecting anything, because I haven't ordered anything. Yeah. I was doing a bit of, my friend calls it shoplifting. It's not shoplifting as you think about it. It's, when you go into these web pages, well, when you see all this lovely yarn, and you put it all in your cart, you know, and then you leave it in the cart, and then you reason with yourself whether you want it or you don't want it, and then you take it out bit by bit, you know, and then you think, no, I don't really need any of it, so you take it all out. So I did that the other day with Hobby. And I also did it, not yesterday, the day before, with Amazon. Yes, so that's my interpretation of my kind of shoplifting. It's putting things in my cart, leaving them there for a couple of days, and then taking them all out again. It doesn't really count because it's never really in your cart until you actually pay for them, so, you know. But every now and again I get an email saying, did you forget something in your cart? Nope, I took it out on purpose. I'm trying so hard to be good, trying not to, you know, buy any more yarn because I really have got too much. And I really need to tidy up. Well, I might get a bit more tidying done because we have a satellite box here, you know, with the Sky that gets all the programs. My veteran box has decided to give up the ghost, so at the moment I can't use my TV. I can watch a few programs through my PC, but I'm trying to get hold of somebody who does them cheaper and second hand, because if you get a hold of Sky, they just want an enormous amount, that's the provider, an enormous amount of money for a new box. And then they start mithering you, why don't you have the movies, why don't you have the sports, why don't you have this, why don't you have that? Because I don't want them. I mean, I pay enough money as it is for the little few channels that I get. Oh, Birdie's back again. Oh, he's been quiet now. So I don't feel like contacting them and saying that, you know, it's broken. They're funny though, really, you know. I didn't get this last Skybox from them. I got it second hand. I think I paid about £20 for it or something like that. And I've had it for about 10 years or so. And they keep sending me messages, letters in the post saying, the insurance has run out on your Skybox, you know, you need to renew it. And I'm like, and the renewal fee for, you know, the insurance on the Skybox is like twice as much as what I paid for the Skybox in the first place. So obviously I don't do the insurance on it, so fair enough. I mean, I've had my money's worth out of that box, so I need to get another one. I don't have this wireless stuff and all that jazz. I'm old school, as you probably guessed. I mean, I've had the box like all that time, and I'm one of these people, if it ain't broke, you don't fix it, yeah? But now it has broken. It was working fine, you know, the night before, switched it all off as I do when I go to bed, and came down the following day and I watched a lunchtime programme. Switched it on, nothing, dead as a dodo. I mean, obviously I checked all the wiring as you do, take, you know, woman speak kind of thing, you know. Take everything apart and put it all back in again and hope by some miracle that it all works again when you do that, but it didn't. So, at least maybe I'll be catching up on some videos. Although I don't like sitting in my PC chair for too long. I can watch the videos on my tablet, but of course my tablet's only like that big. And I'm used to watching the videos either on my computer screen, which is the size of a TV, or on my TV. So having to watch them on a little sort of tablet that's about that big is kind of, you know, not quite the same, is it? But maybe I will be catching up on a few. As I've been missing, I've got hundreds of the darn things that I haven't watched. Yeah. Yeah, when I sit in my computer chair, then it strikes up my back again, so. Because I tend to sit forward, you know, rather than back when I'm watching it. Like I'm sitting back now, and then I'm going further away, so you probably see you can't hear me now. But if I sit further forward, like I tend to do, like that, sit upright, then my back starts going, hello, here I am. So I know there's quite a few people on the other side of the camera that know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I just finished watching Mimi video, I've watched her this morning. Crazy Fox, she's called. And I've just watched Kelly, which is crafted by Kelly X, I think it is. And I need to go and watch a few more people, because there's quite a few videos today. Who else's video did I watch? Oh, I've been watching these. Happy Crochet Club, I've just subscribed to her. She's been going for quite a while, but for some reason or other, she's been off my radar, so now she's on my radar. She's got quite a few headbands and hats and things there, so that's what I'm looking for at the moment, is bits and pieces, you know, to put on the... I think I said before, the craft table is only quite small and I'm sharing it with Kelly. So I'm not going to be taking any of my garments, because they're way too big, you can't display them. You know, and I'm not taking, you know, the rail, because that rail's huge, so I'm not taking that with me. So I'll just limit myself to just a few small things. So I'm just thinking of other things to crochet. Kelly's doing some cotton, like hand warmers, arm warmers. I've already got a lot of those that I can take, you know, the ones that are on my Etsy shop. For the children's little handbags, I can take those. And yes, I can hear you, birdie. Sitting on top of the hedge, right, really cocky. Here I am. Thought he'd gone quiet for a while, but no. So I'm just trying to think of little things to make, you know. Because people had said things like scrunchies and that, but they don't sell. I found that they didn't sell at all. I mean, what sells in the US doesn't necessarily sell over here, you know. Oh, fly. And the sun has gone in now. So I didn't intend to make a long video today. You wonder what I'm doing on crochet. So I will go in and sit on my comfy chair. If I can prise Gigi off it. And do a bit more crochet. But first I've got to go up to the pharmacy. Got to climb on my trusty scooter and scooty up to the pharmacy for my antibiotics. So, isn't life grand? At least it's sunny. Shouldn't moan, should I? Beautiful blue skies. Lovely and sunny. Yeah, it's growing a bit. I've done about half of it now, haven't I? And I've got a tiny little spider. Yeah. I look like I'm at Wimbledon, don't I, with my sweatband on. Oh dear. If my mum was still alive, she would be absolutely glued to the TV. She lived for Wimbledon and the tennis. She wouldn't make any meals or anything like that. She'd just make sandwiches and have them by the side so she didn't miss anything, you know. If you went, normally she used to moan she never had any visitors, but when it was Wimbledon and you went down to call to take her some shopping or something, she's like going past you like that while she's watching the tennis. She absolutely loved the tennis. And the only other thing that she loved apart from that is snooker, billiards, whatever you want to call it, yeah. She didn't like pool, she just liked snooker. And it's funny really, because when she was younger, anybody who went into a snooker hall when I was a child was like no good, because it meant they weren't working and they were just wasting their time in a snooker hall, you know, drinking, and you know, it was like, oh, no, no, no. So it struck me as being rather funny that when she got to her grand old age of what, in the 70s, 80s, that she absolutely adored snooker, you know. So yeah, I'm going to look online, see if I can get another glove like that, just for the other hand. It's a Trisonic, yeah. As I say, Ephraim went back to get me another one, but they didn't have any. So I can't remember where he got it from because it was ages ago he sent it me. But I actually found it in the drawer the other day and I thought, oh, not worn that for ages and it's much, much better than the others. I mean, the best ones of all, obviously, the ones with splints in. But they're full of Velcro and I can't crochet, they get stuck on everything, it's just a mess. Oh, an aeroplane going by, I wonder where they're going. Can you hear it? It's really high up in the sky, I'm surprised I can hear it down here. I hope they're going somewhere nice on their holidays. Yes, Mr. Birdie. We can hear you. We can hear you in America. Yeah, we can. He sat on top of the hedge looking it in the eye while he's chirping. He wasn't there the other day. My niece is like, where's he gone, where's he gone? I said, he'll be back soon, don't worry. And sure enough, we sat out here having a little conversation, drinking our orange juices and that. And he come flying in. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Sitting on top of there going chirp, 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 chirp. As soon as I turn the camera off, he'll stop. It's weird, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to go because I've got nothing else to tell you. I'll try and make another video if I make anything more interesting. I've now got to take some photographs of my crochet ready for putting on Etsy, so I might as well do that while the camera's outside here. So I shall keep the birdie company for a while and take some photos. So bye all, enjoy the middle of your week. I hope your weather's nice. It's just nice here, it's not too hot. And I'm in the shade, so it's nice as well. So bye all.